guys, it's your girl Francis. Thanks for tuning in. Summer ended not too long ago, and for me it was the best one yet. I got to travel a lot, hang out with my friends, make some new ones, as well as make a ton of memories. I filmed pretty much everything that I did, so I decided to make a video with all the best moments to share for you guys. So if you've got a little bit of time, let's get started. I know May doesn't technically count as summer, but I wanted to include my trip to SF. I usually go visit one of my best friends, Clayton. We've known each other for 14 years, and he's one of the funniest people I know. It's always a blast when we're together. I love when he hosts us because he loves to be extra. I mean, look at these chocolates he left on our pillows. We celebrated his birthday that weekend, as well as took part in an event called Beta Breakers. So, we are getting shabu because I told Clayton that I'm really craving shabu for dinner. And he said there's a really good spot called Shabu Club, and that's definitely a club I want to be a part of. Do you know the bouncer here, Clay? The first night we got there, we went out and had too much to drink. It's honestly really hard not to celebrate when we're together because I rarely get to see Clayton. The next day, my best friend Ellen showed up, and we all grabbed dinner at one of our favorite spots. This place is a dim sum-inspired American restaurant, and it's so good. Afterwards, we all came together and prepared our costumes for Beta Breakers. It was all so fun. I loved getting to roam the city and spend time with some of my favorite people. Hopefully, I can make my way back there again soon. In June, I made my way to DC. My hairstylist Lynn is from there, and he just opened a new salon in Rockville, Maryland called Be Seen. I couldn't make it to his grand opening party, so I flew out there 2 weeks later to visit and also get my hair done. Did I mention my face is on a mural in his salon? I spent a day in Maryland and headed to DC the next. I got to see our nation's capital and see a few monuments for the first time. I checked into the Kimpton DuPont Circle and had a short stay with my photographer, Azusa. They treated us to an amazing dinner downstairs at the Rigsby, and we had a lot of fun. I love that Azusa and I have become such good friends through working together. I also got to catch up with one of my best friends from high school, Rachel. She and I were attached at the hip back then, and it was so amazing to see her again. The day after I got back, Josh and I threw a joint birthday party at our place. We had a music festival style party last year and it was such a success we decided to do it again. It's so much fun to have all your friends in one place. We got a few sponsors, Elbows Mac and Cheese, The Dirty Cookie, The Loop Churros, and Fat Sal's to serve up some bomb food. It was seriously the best party. I'm gonna have to figure out how to top it next year. The next day, I took off for the big island of Hawaii. I was invited by Bellari to spend a few days at the Four Seasons Resort. I've actually never stayed at any of the Four Seasons locations before this, and it was such a treat. I got to hang out with old and new friends and relax the few days before my actual birthday. In July, I went to Tahiti with my 3 best friends. We stayed on the island of Moorea, and it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Alright, we're on day 2, going to swim with sharks and stingrays today, and I'm so excited. So we just got done swimming with sharks and stingrays, and now we are about to have a little picnic on the shore. I can't believe how pretty the water is here. It's unbelievable. It's like a dream. Did you love that? I loved it. It was so fun. I'm so happy I got to experience
I think this was actually our first girls' trip, and it was so perfect. We swam with sharks, toured the island, and spent some quality time together. My friendship with Eugenie, Ellen, and Michelle couldn't be stronger, and this trip really bonded us closer together.
Morning! We are at breakfast.
Good.
Gang.
In August, I went to Mexico with Supercharge. They're the same agency that brought me to St. Lucia and Morocco earlier this year. Their trips are always so fun, so I couldn't refuse. I got to hang with Eugenie again, as well as some other familiar faces from previous trips, like Gregory here.
Welcome to Gregory and Francis. Bak bang.
In September, I went to New York Fashion Week, although I probably spent more time eating at restaurants than going to the shows. New York has an amazing food scene, so when I wasn't in meetings or at events, I was definitely somewhere eating.
Happy birthday, Ellen! Happy birthday, Ellen! We love you!
Before summer ended, I threw a surprise party for my best friend Ellen. She hates celebrating her birthday, but I did it anyway. We put together an outdoor movie in my backyard, served 7 Leaves milk tea, the halal guys, and the dirty cookie shots. She had no idea. So much happened in just a few months. There were plenty of events, parties, brunches, and dinners. I'm so grateful for all of these opportunities, and I feel like I've really gotten to know a lot of great people through all of this.
Hey, Zusa. Hello. How was that? So wearing it. It looks so cute. Ooh, rocket.
And thank you so much for being here. Cheers!
Thank you. We love you. I love you, Line.
I turned 28 this summer, so I decided it was time to get into shape. I started working out regularly because, as you can see, I'm horrible at dieting. I think the best way to bond with people is over a good meal, and I did that many times this summer with friends and family. Props to you guys if you're still here watching. One thing I didn't include in this video was my 2-week trip to Europe with my boyfriend Josh. We did a lot on that trip, so I decided to make a separate video for that, so stay tuned. If you guys did anything fun this summer, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.